know we in the field like where the cotton at. It be plots and haters that wanna copycat. They know my stock's the greatest, they want a stocking cap. We just patiently waiting to put a stop to that. They gon' see the Black King coming like hope they copy that.
East Babylon, North Philly, the birthplace where every scenario's usually the worst case. Your block getting shook up, your turf in an earthquake. My race pure gold, should've never been here in the first place. We almost home now, this is third base. Smack a smirk right off a jerk face with verses though. I take it personal to the day I'm perfect in the earth aglow. Ain't no plan B, birth control. Built different, still dripping. We ain't scratching the surface, it's still itching. We still sliding on demons, we drill different. Baltimore ain't seen these hitters since Kyle Ripken. Iconoclasm, how we switch the pitches. Mortify my digits, all 6 figures. Either get with us or get lost. In that day, Esau get pissed on when we pissed off.
Now I put on my fringes, all else on my friends is not trying to be different, just trying to make a difference. They hopped in the Benz while I did my father's business. I'm keeping the distance, but I'm still going the distance. I'm all in the scriptures, then they still popping prescriptions. Nah. They call it a Saturday, I call it a Sabbath day. They call it a holiday, I call it a holy day. They call it their birthday, I call it the worst day. They gon' hit the club, everybody looking thirsty. Yeah. Vibe with me, she say vibe with me. I said nah, she say why? Cause I got a wife and I'm fine, Brittany. She say we can go and hide. I said nah, I said the most high. She say shut up boy and come get high with me now. Vibe. They said they got that loud, we could smoke on volume. I said nah, they say how come? Cause you sound dumb and he comes in the volume. No matter how you try to run, he can find you. And that's real talk. But music sound good, so they all vibe to it. Scriptures coming out and they all slide to it. Ever seen the sun in the nighttime? Yeah. Music sound good, so they all vibe to it. Bullets start hitting and they all die to it. Meddling in sin and you might die. Oh yeah.
Gave up chasing hoes, gave up splitting switches. I wanna live righteous, they wanna live wicked. She wanted my last name, I want nothing with her. She wanted my baby, I want out the picture. You live in theology, your life is a fairy tale. I live in reality, my life is a living hell. Your name must be April, where you take me for a fool. I never finished college, but I study with the Jews. The Jews show me something, they say never follow women. That's how do your glamorous, always in the cameras. You stay in the mirror like, how this make my booty look. We can't never leave, cause spiritually you hold us up. Riding with me, she say riding with me. I say no, she like why? Cause I got a life and I'm fine with me. Now I know, cause this mean I'm woke. I'm not down with you, gotta go. Is it only me? You sound like Britney now.
I'm bold, like I'm all in black. Ain't no small thing, like I'm all in cash. Cause I'm with you, I'm with you.
I'm bold, like I'm all in black. Ain't no small thing, like I'm all in cash. Cause I'm with you, I'm with you.
Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Yeah. Go give me my sword. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone. Walk in the building like give me my throne. You want the smoke, then it come to the dome. I take over Texas and make it my home. Skirt, boom, fly through the room. Flying this ship that look just like a cartoon. You want the smoke, we got armies on moons. The Lord get an order, we move to the tomb. 12 never lacking from Texas to Jackson. We been about action, the South be a faction. We got the numbers to make you a fraction. My Bible is precept, now that's really matching. Go to the place where they put us on ships. Go with the power, I summon a whip. Don't do no talking, I gave all the options. Now give me my Bible and let's get it poppin'. Shout out to Dallas that beat a platoon. Look to the east and then back for the boom. We been up fighting from 12 until noon. Up burn a big house and then find all the coons. Let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, 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 let's go to war. Bring me my sword, let's go to war, let's go to war, let's go to
You be a soldier, an officer, teacher, a reader, a flyer, mic and a speaker. I gotta beseech him, I cut him, then pass it to deacon. The captain gon' feed him, and bishop gon' lead him. He bleeding, fatigue, he anemic. Your pastor been dancing with demons. He fall like the season is treason. When brothers believing, they turning to leeches. Them ties been screeching. Pull up and go. part time. No zodiac, look at them 4 signs. It's Caesar and Jesus, a kingdom you need to be seeking and looking for your tribe.
Come in, not their Bible, casting down imagination. Come in, not their Bible, casting down imagination.
Hey, all praise to the Most High.
That's right. Back. Yeah. Build it, man. What episode we on now, man? 460. Episode 460. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get straight into it. We got a lot to get, man.
Hey,
Let's
before we
up.
start,
go ahead.
Y'all see it right there. Donate.
Yeah.
Hit the QR code. Donate to the Booster Club. Also, the phone lines are open. 405-283-2244. Again, that's 405-283-2244. Let's get it.
Call in. All right, man. Let's get it here. Let's open up with 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4, showing why we call it casted down imaginations.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4.
Come on!
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations.
That's what we're here to do. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Lord's willing, life lasts. We're casting down imaginations with the word of God. We are not motivational speakers like you get in Christianity.
That's right.
We are not self-help. No, we are prophets of the Most High God.
That's exactly what you get in Christianity. A motivational speech to help you go back out in the world and sin.
Yep, that's it. Wow. That's all it's about, man. So let's open up with this Edomite that keeps his ear to the news. Let's play that first video.
We have some news right now. Europe has reached its breaking point with the United States of America and with Donald Trump. A historic moment in American-European relations, as for the first time in a long time, Europe is no longer a friend of America's, or rather, vice versa. We learned this morning that the Europeans want to potentially end the US-EU trade deal that was recently executed by Donald Trump. We learned that the French president is calling for the, quote, bazooka option regarding tariffs as Trump imposes increased tariffs. Right now, the U.S.-European relations are really at a recent low, a significant low. And every single European leader, from Italy's Prime Minister Meloni, who is arguably one of the most conservative European leaders, to Macron, to Starmer, and more, they have all come out against the United States of America in the past 36 hours. And it's all over the push to annex Greenland, which is a territory of Denmark, one that, if the annexation was successful, would invoke Article 5 and would be the end of NATO. A breaking point in American history, a breaking point between America and Europe. I'll provide you more updates. Follow for more.
There we go. We seeing it, and we are living during the time, man. Cap Noah, you said something about was breaking in the news today. What was you saying?
Yeah, let me pull it up. Hold on. I'm gonna try to send it. But
okay.
I see a report that Trump has declared war on Iran.
Declare war on Iran.
Wow! Emergency briefing at Pentagon.
Yeah, he called for a regime change. You know how they do.
How do you get to regime change somebody else's country because you want their oil? That's all it is, man.
Wow! On the premise that they're killing their own people.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
who's going to save Americans from America?
Right.
These people crazy.
Man. Second Ezra, give me that in Second Ezra. Let's go there, because he mentioned a lot of things that are biblical that are going on. A lot of stuff in Revelation 17 about the 10 horns turning and hating the whore. Second Ezra chapter 9, and give me, I think it's verse 6. Let's read that. Second Ezra 9, and let's start at verse 5. Let's read 5 and 6.
Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
The end is manifest. It's made known. You can see it. Go ahead.
Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
Effects and signs. That's what we see. The signs. These are all of these things that they might be news to most people, but to those that are waiting on the Lord to make his second coming, these are effects and signs that we got to pay attention to. And Canada just made a sign to let you know that we're moving further towards that point of getting to where all nations will turn and hate the whore. Let's pull up what happened to the Canada president, what he did, which is historical at this point in time really too. Let's play it.
Mine is the first visit of a Canadian Prime Minister to China in nearly a decade. The world has changed much since that last visit. I believe the progress that we have made in the partnership sets us up well for the new world order.
He said that, y'all. That came out of a president, prime minister of Canada's mouth. He said a new world order. Now, that's hard to fathom because prophecy has made it where Babylon, America, has to be on top. And if it is not on top, it will destroy anything that is around it. And so what does that let you know? We moving closer to that
That's
point.
right.
You got something, Cap? Go ahead.
Yeah, because these nations, and don't be deceived in the media, because they'll say a new world order and make people think there's going to be a ruling nation after America, not realizing all this is setting things up for God's government to be established on the earth. So we're going to show you the new world order. Get that in 2 Ezra 6, read verse 9.
2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau, the Caucasian race, America, the EU, all Esau. That is Esau, according to the Bible. Read on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that
So
follows.
the Bible lets you know we in the last days. This is the last ruling nation on the earth before Jacob that follows. Before Christ that returns. That's why you see things panning up and lining up in the news like you see them. It ain't no coincidence that the EU is mad at America and things of that nature. Canada, and you see these nations in war. Christ said that would happen. You read it in Revelation. So the new world order that's coming to the earth is God's order.
Exactly right. Play that next video of him because they interviewed him to what he meant by that new world order. Because those are powerful words right there.
Yeah.
That's wartime words, especially when you connect it to America. Let's play that video.
Next question, Brian.
Prime Minister Brian Platt with Bloomberg News. Yesterday when you met with Premier Lee, one of the things you said in the public remarks was this partnership with Canada and China, this new partnership, sets us up well for the new world order. What did you mean by that? What is the new world order?
Well, it's a great question, Brian, because I think the world is still determining what that order is going to be. And let's be clear what we're talking about first and foremost, which is what is going to govern global trade? What is the role of the WTO going to be? How important are bilateral deals such as the one we're developing, plurilateral deals, if I can use that term, Trans-Pacific Partnership, the potential linkages between Trans-Pacific Partnership and the EU? Where is financial regulation, payment system regulation going to fit into that? All of these aspects, I mean, use a fancy word, like the architecture, the multilateral system that has been developing these is being eroded, to use a polite term, undercut, use another term.
Pause that real
So the
quick.
question,
wow, he ain't got the power to make those statements.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
But that's why he sided with China in that
I
meeting.
know.
That's who he was talking to, the Chinese president, on that when he talked about new world order. He don't have that power, so he's aligning himself with America's enemies so that he can have some power or some kind of say-so.
Yeah.
But that won't happen because give me that Revelation 17. I'm going to read verse 18 first, and we're going to chapter 18 after that. Read that for me.
And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
So Revelation 17:18 says that woman that reigns over the kings of the earth is that great city. That's known as Babylon the Great. Now, watch how Babylon got rich. Jump over now to verse 12 and read Revelation 18. Let's read 12 and 13.
The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and of fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood and wood and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass and iron and marble, and cinnamon and odors and ointments, and frankincense and wine, and oil and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts and sheep, and horses and chariots, and slaves and souls of men.
So that's how this place became a ruler over all the kings of the earth. It's through its wealth. So when a country or a nation is trying to separate itself from Babylon the Great, that means you're trying to take its wealth away. And I want to bring this out that's what start wars.
Yes.
Wealth and land and oil and money and all of that, resources, that what starts oils in modern times. It used to be about religion back in the day, but now it's about resources that start wars. And if you are siding where you are when it comes to resources and you're trying to change the new world order where Babylon won't be rich anymore, you are going to become her enemy. And that's what Canada just did.
Because that's their God, gold, oil, and drugs.
Yeah,
right
straight
there.
up.
Hey, shout out to Samuel James for the super chat. Shout out to Nene, Judah Princess. Rejected his Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, I heard it. He had a daggone fit about that.
Right.
Man. He sent him a letter. He was mad.
Right.
Like he's 5th grade. I'm mad. You didn't give me what I wanted.
Hey, shout out to Azariah Ben Israel for the super chat.
Yeah, man. But with all those things going on, look what's going on, though. Look what's going on. Go to that next video. Because that's just happened this week about Canada. And this guy here, I don't know who he is, but he made it plain about what's going on in the world. He don't know nothing about the Bible. So he's just looking at what's going on in the world, and he's just speaking, but it lines up with what the Bible says. Let's play it.
Finally, we see what America First really means. It means they don't believe in allies, or multilateral cooperation, or international courts, or NATO, or the UN, or any of it. No trade deal is safe, no treaty, no diplomatic historic norm is safe. And these are things that are put in place to try and keep us safe. We are not safe from our own ally. It is now official US policy to promote hard right parties across Europe. That is official US foreign policy in black and white. When J.D. Vance says it scares him that the UK and France have nuclear weapons, but doesn't mention North Korea.
And you're right. This is how you know. Christianity don't understand the Bible. People don't understand prophecy and what the Bible's saying. Get Revelations 13 and verse 16, because they talking about trade and multilateral corporations and things of that nature. Y'all forgot who this man was biblically. Read that.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor.
The he is America, Babylon, that great red dragon. Read on.
Free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand.
And he said he calls it all, both small and great. Small countries, great countries. Read.
Or in their forehead.
It says rich and poor. Rich countries, poor countries, to receive a mark in their right hand. Read.
Or in their forehead.
That's his policies. That's his democracy. That's all that encompass America and what he wants. You must agree to that mark.
And that no man might buy or sell.
You ain't gonna trade. Read.
Save he that hath the mark.
Unless you get down with American policy, with American philosophy, how they operate. Because he has the power to do so, read.
Or the name of the beast. Or the number of his name.
So they must have forgot who they dealing with. Yeah, you don't ain't no allies with America.
No.
You only an ally if you get down.
Yep.
It's get down and lay down with America.
It's all about money.
Forgot.
It's all about money. But he bringing it out though, man. You can't. They showing the world they can't be trusted.
Yeah.
And dealing with anybody, once they show you who they are, you never forget the thing, man. You can never. You'll deal with them, but you won't trust them. You know where they are. You know how they can turn on you. And this Edomite here is showing how they turn and be your enemies when they say your allies, or smile in your face and stab you in the back. And all these countries in the EU and Europe, they are seeing this now.
Right. All because America want Greenland and they don't want to give it to
Go back to that video. We got more on that one. Go back to that last video. Let's finish that one out. Go ahead.
That's an enemy talking, not an ally. They're saying, if you think you can do a better job than any government, then you can just go in and kidnap someone and steal their shit. Friend or foe, we'll steal your shit if we want it. America's actions in Venezuela, but more worryingly, the threats against Greenland and their policy of promoting MAGA-friendly and far-right parties across liberal democracies in Europe undermines the sovereignty of every nation-state on the planet. Remember sovereignty. Remember when you couldn't move for flag shaggers shouting about sovereignty. Any true patriot should fear these sinister developments. Whatever political hue you paint yourself, just because you hate Keir Starmer, I mean, who doesn't mean you should side with J.D. Vance, right? Right?
Man, they seeing it. Yeah, they seeing it for who it is. They seeing this man for who he is.
Yep.
He's the man of sin, and now you see it along with the prophets prophesying about him being the man of sin on the spiritual side. Now they seeing it on the political side of where they dwell at, because they don't believe in God at all.
No.
So they seeing it on the political side, and that is where now they are going like, oh, okay, this is how you roll. Well, this is where we gonna stand at now.
That's right.
And he mentioned J.D. Vance, and this is why, and he was right. You cannot trust a Babylon the Great. You can't trust no Edomite on earth, period.
Nah.
You definitely can't trust them from Babylon the Great, because they will switch and turn on you. It don't matter. If within 4 years, 1 year, 2 years, 2 months, they will turn on you. They even turn on themselves.
Yes, that's the thing. So they will turn on themselves to get where they need to
get what they want. They are sinister people, y'all. And here's the proof of it, that they will turn on themselves. You can never trust these people. Remember, he mentioned J.D. Vance. Now watch all these people that we're about to see in this video, and look at where they are today compared to where they was at first and what they were saying.
Yeah.
Play the video.
Trump is a really bad candidate, and frankly, I think a really bad person. There is definitely an element of that.
Wow! Wait a minute. Yeah, that's the vice president, y'all. Hey, and this was Trump's first term.
Yeah.
Trump is a really bad president. I think he's just a really bad person. That ain't the tune now.
Looking like a damn Michelin man from Ghostbusters.
Oh, go ahead.
Wow! Trump's support that has its basis in racism or xenophobia. I never liked him. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. I'm definitely not going to vote for Trump because I think that he's projecting very complex problems on simple villains. And at the end of the day, do you believe Donald Trump, who always tells the truth? Just kidding. Or do you believe that woman on that tape?
No, there is no way we are going to allow a con artist to take over the conservative movement. Donald Trump is a con artist.
What do you think a Trump government would look like, Senator?
It would be chaos. If he builds the wall the way he built Trump's wall, he'll be using illegal.
Who you say, Cat?
I said he's right. It's definitely chaos. Yeah. Hey, but this is the same man that said he wasn't going to pardon Diddy because he said some really nasty things about him, so he don't think he's going to pardon him.
Mm-hmm.
Your left and your right hand hate you.
Wow. Yeah. But see, they got the, what's that? The complexion for the protection. You can they'll speak evil of each other and still put each other in a high spot. You, Negro, nah, because you're not equal to them. I know what y'all think about this civil rights, the Martin Luther King. Y'all crazy to still believe. That's proof.
Yes.
That they don't believe in that stuff right there. That you don't see not one black person that done said something about Trump up there in high rank in his office. No, you don't. They might be pushing paper somewhere, but you don't see them standing next to him.
This is a prime example. Get Sirach 12, verse 10, real quick. The Bible is a true book. Mm-hmm. This is a prime example of why this is written in the Bible. You seeing it first hand. Read that.
Sirach chapter 12, verse 10.
Come on.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
The Bible tell you never to trust your enemy, because just like iron will rust, so is his wickedness. Yep. It's going to come forth. It's going to show. Because I can guarantee you during 2016, a lot of our people was like, man, J.D. Vance, you're right. Yeah, he is racist. Mm-hmm. Marco Rubio, yeah, he is a con artist. Watch this, read on.
Though he humbleth himself and go crouching.
A lot of our people would be on their side in 2016, like you black Christians, you Democrats. Read on.
Yet take good heed and beware of him.
The Bible say, though he crouch himself, though he seem like he's on your side, beware of him. Read.
Yep. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
He should be like you wipe a looking glass. That rust still there. That wickedness still there. And that's what you see now with these people.
Yes.
Right now, because J.D. Vance is in full agreement with Trump policies. Yeah. Marco Rubio is in full agreement. Listen, they ain't saying none of this.
Right, nope. And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
That wickedness is still there. Yes. Hey, so shout out to Sister Natalie for the super chat. Thank you for bringing out this truth every single day. Esau can't stop us. Right about that. Hey, shout out to Zacchaeus. Mighty captains, all praises to the Most High. Shout out to George Judah Israel. She said, thank you, Captain ZB. Most High in Christ bless you.
They can't be trusted. So that was J.D. Vance. You got Mark Rubio. Keep going, because they got a top 2 and a top 1. Watch this.
Man, they ain't the top 2, man. Wait a minute.
Why? It's going to get worse.
Immigrant labor to do it.
I mean, we're liable to wake up one morning.
Damn.
Donald, if he were president, would have nuked Denmark. That's not the temperament of a leader to keep this country safe. And
ain't the one that did the interview talking ish?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he just said he would nuke Denmark. What is he doing? Right. He's about to nuke Denmark. Wow. Greenland. He's doing exactly what he said back in 2016. Man. And now he's speaking on his behalf. You cannot trust these people, man.
Not trust them.
Go ahead.
In this circus sideshow of insults.
So he's not my candidate.
That's the she's the Homeland Security. Yeah. What is she called now? No, the ICE director. Put in the chat, y'all, if y'all know what she is.
No, she's the Secretary of Homeland Security. She runs ICE.
She runs ICE.
Wow.
Now, and all of J.D. Vance, Mark Rubio, Ted Cruz, Kristi Noem, all of these are in his government, running his top positions in his government. And just a few years ago, they hated this man. You can never trust these white folk.
Wow!
Never, ever trust them. Don't trust the dude. If you work at Walmart, don't trust them. Target, don't trust them.
Yep.
They hold the door for it, don't trust they ass. They save you in the hospital, still don't trust they ass.
Wow!
Don't trust them. This is who they are. If they doing this on the highest level, what you think the no good person that, that's making the same amount of money would do if they got put into that position? They will throw you under the bus and run your ass over in the bus.
That's why I've always said, if chattel slavery was to come back and be instituted, all Esau, who you think is your friends, would flip on you in a heartbeat.
Be my sir. I'll take care of you. Just come on. Right. It's here now, so we can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. Well, it's here now, so
I'll just treat you good. Just be my servant.
Might as well make the best of it.
Right. Finish it out.
People came to this country for religious freedom, so I believe his statement was un-American, and I don't agree with it. I think everybody knows that I don't support him in this primary election. Everybody in this country is very frustrated. This president and this administration have shown us how not to run a country and have placed a lot of burdens on individuals.
Shown us how not to run a country. So now he know how to run a country?
Oh.
Wow. You, man.
Struggling.
Yeah.
They snakes. The great red dragon.
Can't trust them. You should never, ever trust these people, man. Ever at all. Thus saith the Lord. And that's proof of it. And look, it even goes back even further than that. They've been lying, man, since their inception. Hell, what's that? Get that Isaiah? Psalm 58? Yep. God told us how long they've been lying. Y'all think these is good Christian people? Y'all think this is in God we trust? No, they ain't never trusted in God. Not the God that we believe in this Bible. No. Isaiah 58, and I think it's verse 3.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 3.
Bring it out.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. Mm-hmm. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
They have never told the truth as a nation of people. Ever, ever, ever. All of the books that we learn in school, they was lying in those things, man. Because remember, in school, they always taught you that civilization started with the Greeks, with white folk. Man, Greeks came late to the party. Romans came late to the party. You already had the dynasties of Babylon and Egypt and all kind, and the Israelites, black folk ruling the world for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years before white folk even came out the cave. Right. But let them tell it. They the only reason that you got air conditioning around here.
Civilization started with the Greeks.
Right. You didn't know what a wheel looked like till the white man came out of the cave. He came out, he was a caveman.
You
and all
didn't know
of a sudden,
clothes. You didn't know.
Right. He's a caveman, and all of a sudden, he came out of cave and know how to make a wheel. Come on, man. Wow. Talk about Egypt in chariots and fighting in chariots way before this white man was ever in power. But let them tell it, caveman made the wheel out of stone.
Right.
Now, play this next video. It's going to show you about these liars, man.
When I was a kid, I was told the Romans were great inventors. It's not true. They didn't invent much. I was told that they were really great at innovating. It's, again, not true.
Pause it.
They were great merchants.
Wow. True.
Not true.
Not true.
All stolen.
Right there, and that's the point. They good at thievery.
Yes.
Stealing. Robbing.
Lying.
War. Through war.
Mm-hmm. Portraying themselves as the originators of things, but they are not the originators, y'all. These people, when God said that he set up base people over a kingdom, he meant it. He know what he got. He know they ain't got no thoughts of their own. They are just going back in history. Right. And not even they go back all the way to like Babylon and Egypt and Assyria and the Persians and take from them and then put their names on it and then repackage it to you as if they came up with it. Wow. He's letting you know Romans and stuff, they wasn't no inventors.
So easy a caveman could do it.
Think about it. Right. Think about
it. Just hit, didn't it?
Think about it though. Even here in America, it's the same. How many black inventors that invented most of the stuff that you use today? It wasn't Esau. Nah, it was us.
Yep. They just took it and patented it because we wasn't allowed to do this stuff. Man.
Wow.
At all. Go ahead, finish out that video.
Again, not true. They conquered people who were decent merchants, but they themselves really weren't into it. What they did was they created a great war machine. And then they used that war machine to conquer other people and then plunder their wealth and then take over their trade routes and then steal their technology. And also, of course...
Don't that sound familiar?
Yep.
With their war army, they plunder people's resources and then make slaves out of them. Dang.
Man, we just read that in Revelations 18.
Man, we just
saw... With all
saw...
they merchants, they sold souls of men and slaves.
We just saw that in history with Venezuela 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
They literally just did the same thing. These are the Romans on the other side of the earth just doing the same thing they have always done.
Damn.
All right, go back to the video, man. Let's play it.
Enslave a portion of that population. That only worked as long as the Romans could keep conquering, but at some point they had conquered past their technology's ability to allow them to go any further. So when I was a kid, I was taught the Romans invented roads. That's dumb. The first person to walk from point A to point B 20 times invented the first road. Like, I don't even understand how it goes through a person's mind when you say, I think what they meant was they invented the first paved roads. That's not true, but that's maybe what they meant. The ancient Egyptians invented the first paved road about 5,000 years ago when they took petrified wood logs, split them in half, and used them to build a road so that they could move stuff from a stone quarry out. I think it's cool that they did petrified logs. Look at these trees. How did they get so hard? This is like great road material. But then even before the Romans began building roads, the Celts were making corduroy roads out of wood. Not petrified, just wood. And then, so I think maybe they meant the world's first paved roads, like as in cement roads. But that's also not true. They were in the Middle East cement roads first. What the Romans did do, however, was build an extensive road network that was with cement, and it was incredible. They didn't invent it, but they did something that nobody else had ever done. And they built this spider web across Europe and North Africa and Southwest Asia so that they could maximize the distance their legions could get to conquer. But they
It's all
had reached
behind
that
wall.
limit. Romania, named after the Romans, was the limit. They got to Romania, they conquered it, they enslaved the population, and they went, I guess we're done because we can't go any further. But they got really, really lucky because in 31 BC, they conquered Egypt. And Egypt had the Great Library.
Look.
It meant that they didn't have to conquer to get new technology anymore.
Yeah, they stole it.
There you go.
They stole it.
All the thoughts. Go ahead, officer.
And this one thing about Esau. When you read in the scriptures, it tells you this man has been blessed with the sword, and he shall receive the fatness of the earth. That blessing caused him to go throughout the earth, conquering, stealing, pillaging other people's land. And now, read Job 9:24. Job 9:24. With that blessing of being blessed with the sword, able to make war, win these wars, right? What else happened? Read that.
Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Come on!
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
And now this earth has been given into their hand, and now being given to them, now they're able to change history. Now they're able to tell you, oh no, we invented this. No, we was the start of civilization.
Right, that's heavy.
Right? We were the Egyptians. You know, they paint the images. Matter of fact, keep reading.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
And all the great men that been set on the earth, he make himself them. Yeah. We see it throughout their social media. We see it throughout their movies.
Yep.
Esau like to portray himself as the first and the greatest people on the face of the earth.
All lies. All lies. Never trust them.
Shout out to Anthony Nixon for the super chat. But that's what they do. Hey, you think in Psalms 49?
Oh, yeah, it was 11.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Psalms 49, verse 11. Read that.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own
And that's
names.
what you seen. We just seen it in the video. He said they made it to Romania.
Yeah.
It's called Rome after Romania. It's named Romania after Rome.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. They go and they conquer these places. They steal their heritage. They steal their nationalities and put their name on it as if, hey, this is mine and I'm the progenitor of it.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Yep.
Wow. And their thought is what? That the house will live forever. Because that's what we seen in the video. It says when they conquered past their technological advancements until they conquered Egypt. And then Egypt, they were able to, now they didn't have to conquer no more. They had everything.
They had all
And
that
then-
knowledge.
And
that
now,
black knowledge.
all right, black knowledge. And what do they depict the Egyptians as?
Yep.
White people in every movie.
Wow. What it was. They got they like he said, they lucked up and got them libraries, and now they took all that knowledge, and that's what they've been running off of ever since. That's why you can't get to it. That's why they keep it hidden down in the Vatican.
Yep.
That's why you can't get to whatever they had in that Alexandria spot. You can't get that stuff no more.
Same thing in 70 AD.
Yeah. It's so much knowledge in books. What black folk we gotta learn, man. This whole video of social media of information, man. This is a new thing on the earth.
Yes.
The real information of how to run the world is in books, and the main one is the Bible. That's why they hold that thing so dear, man. Go to that next video and watch
Slaves
this.
are all-
They gonna show you. They showing you who they are, man. You gotta believe them. Go ahead, play.
Slaves are all over the world. Slaves still exist today.
You think there's a direct effect from slavery to how black Americans are able to live today?
No, I don't. They have a chance to learn. They live in the best country in the world. If they open their eyes and listen, instead of just focusing on their little area and people that they hang out with, they would learn a lot.
But you see why they don't like Trump is because he's not a politician.
She was saying instead of them focusing on their history, if
Right.
they learn white
And they
history
people-
from our perspective, they would be okay.
That's exactly what she was saying.
Yep. That's exactly what she was saying with so many words. No, stop focusing on that. She said, learn what we teach you all, and you'll be okay. Assimilate to what we
right.
want, and you will be okay.
Yep.
They are showing you who they are, how they have always been liars, how they think about you. Talking whose history doesn't affect their present times. Everybody's past affects where they are now. Why you think America the way it is now? Is because of the history that was with Joe Biden, the presidents before, and everything that has led up to where it is now. That's why they are the way they are now. Your past affects your present.
And this is why the scriptures say never trust thine enemy, because somebody will hear that and be like, yeah, she's right. We do live in a country, not realizing this is what she was doing. This is what she was conveying. Micah 2, 1 and 2. This is what she was conveying. It was just subtle.
Yeah.
It was subtle. It's like, yeah, because she started off by saying, yeah, the slaves all over the world. Slavery still exists. And what do you got to say about slavery to black people?
It didn't affect them.
Don't. They need to open their eyes and stop worrying about the little groups that they hanging with and focus on what America has to offer. Watch this, read that.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Because think about it. When what she's saying, the system is not set up for black people to succeed. And the ones that do succeed are the ones that have fully assimilated, and they know they can use them to what? To destroy the people. Understand that. The ones I'm talking about, like the ones that's really out there, like you're making millions and millions of dollars. Those are the ones they like. Okay, yeah, we can use them to continue to what? Destroy the people. That's your pastors, your entertainers, all these famous people, things of that nature. Watch this, read on.
And they covet fields.
And the whole point of it is to what? Covet fields, read.
And they take them by violence.
Read.
And houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
And that's what she was telling you to do. Stop hanging around. Don't worry about your history. Don't worry about your focus on ours. To what? Oppress our heritage and our history. Understand? Wow. And they all think like that too.
Yep. They're showing you who they are, man. They are showing you who they are. And what is that? Sirach chapter 10? Yep. Sirach chapter 10. And I think it's verse 1. If the higher ups are liars like that, it's going to trickle down to the people that are under them. That's inevitable. It's 10 and verse 1 and 2.
A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
So are the people that are under him. So you see how they are liars? Well, then the people under him going to be liars and say things like, no, slavery doesn't affect black people in the world. No, that's no, that doesn't correlate hand in hand. But they will say on their end that anything that happened to them last week affects what that's happened to them the week after. But us, 300 years, 400 years of slavery and oppression, no, that don't affect us. They are all liars because the top man is a liar.
And to your point, how slavery, they try to say slavery don't affect us, because it goes back to any of our people that quote unquote make it out. They don't go back to their people. They don't go back and try to establish things with their people, because they know if they do, they're in jeopardy. Look at Colin Kaepernick. You see all these different examples of people that try to help their people and be about their people. They get ostracized. They get canceled. They lose their money. So it puts our people at fear of, okay, I gotta stay
neutral,
and bow down and be for this Edomite policies.
Hey, it's another video about them being liars. Go to that next video, and this is dealing with the world, and this is all over social media now. More being liars. Go ahead.
Greenland is not as big as you think. Watch what happens when I drag it down from the top of the map. It shrinks a lot. On most maps, Greenland looks as big as Africa, but in reality, Africa is 14 times larger. So why do maps get this so wrong? Blame the Mercator projection. It takes our spherical planet and flattens it into a rectangle. But you cannot flatten a sphere without stretching something. So the Mercator stretches everything near the poles. Greenland sits way up north, so it gets massively inflated. This is not just about Greenland. Russia looks enormous but loses almost half its size at the equator. Canada shrinks dramatically. Meanwhile, Africa, sitting right at the equator, has been accurate this whole time.
There you go.
Wow! Hey, and I forgot there was a video. It was an Edomite that said it. Everything at the top Well, those are Edomite countries. They made all that big, and
Yeah.
everything below the equator was real small because that's where
Brown
people are.
Yep.
It was all psychological.
Yeah, that just going back to the fact you cannot trust them. They are liars, even from history, geography, spiritually, politically. They can't be trusted. You can't do it. And then they just Republicans and Trump. And I had to put this in here because people in our commenting on some of my Instagram and TikTok videos, like, y'all sound like y'all wanted Kamala to be in president instead of Trump. No, we don't care who it is.
Right.
You missed the whole point.
Both sides hate blacks.
It'd have been just as worse if she was in there on a different thing. Because look what Biden is. This is about how Biden been lying. Democrats lie to black folk too. Play that video.
The African American community stood up again for me. You've always had my back, and I'll have yours.
Y'all heard that, right? He said, I'll have yours.
And our people always fall for that type of nonsense.
Yeah.
Soon as the so-called, soon as Edom get to speaking in support of black people, for some reason, Negro just rally around them and be deceived by all that nonsense they be spewing out.
People forgot. Lyndon B. Johnson said he gave everybody welfare and Section 8, and he said, "I'm gonna have black folks
Eat out
vote."
of my hand.
He said, "I'm gonna have black folks voting Democrat for 100 years."
Wow. Biden said that. Right? Y'all always had my back, and I'll have yours. Y'all heard those words out of his mouth. Play the next video.
Right. One of the things that I'll say about the whole Joe Biden thing is that we as black people, I don't understand why black people are celebrating Joe Biden getting into office, because when Ice Cube presented Joe Biden with a black agenda, Joe Biden said he would talk to Ice Cube after the election. Joe Biden has gone on record saying what he plans to do for the LGBT fill in the rest community within his first 100 days of being in office. He said what he plans to do within his first 100 days for illegals, mainly illegals south of the border. There are certain plans put in place to defund the building of the wall. But yet, when it comes to addressing black people's needs, it's we're going to talk to you after the election. And you will have black people.
And that's why you never trust your enemy.
Yep.
Black people forgot. He had the name. His nickname was Jim Crow Joe.
Yeah.
Wow. His nickname back in the 90s, man, he hated black people. He was one of the people pushing the 3-strike rule, all that. It was a video. He in the Senate saying, yes, our neighborhoods, we just got to get crime out because my white daughters walking down the street and get gunned down by a black man. They called him Jim Crow Joe, and you thought he was for black people?
Wow!
Go back to the video, finish it out.
People saying things as, oh, well, we're just going to wait.
There you go.
Damn, we just gonna wait.
That's where black people have to. You get to that point. Wow! It don't matter who it is. Go ahead, officer.
I guess Psalms 55 and 21. Okay, he was saying that when Biden speaks to, like, when he was speaking to Ice Cube, he said, "Well, let's talk after this. Let's talk in the back, right?" This is something that we got to learn about the heathen, the so-called white man. This is something we got to learn about them, right? Read that.
Psalm 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Because our people will hear all these good things, all these promises that he gonna do for us, the things that he's gonna give us, right? Read.
But war was in his heart.
And this is something we gotta understand. Esau will never do anything that will make us better than him.
Right.
He will never do it. He will never put anything in place that will cause us to prosper in our communities. They will not. Read.
His words were softer than oil. Yet they were drawn swords.
Yet they were drawn swords. Esau gonna put things in place to keep us destroyed, to keep us in the state that we're in. Because when we keeping his commandments, when we doing what we supposed to do, we're gonna prosper. But he ain't gonna allow us to be equal, because our people, we still in the illusion of being equal to him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna allow us to be equal or greater than him.
Yep. Heavy point.
Hey, shout out to Shalisha for the super chat. All praise. Continue
Now, this is the thing. That's a heavy point you made, that they're not going to allow us to do that. Black folk, it's black folk, Hispanic folk. Let me tell you something. I want to ask y'all
Let
something.
me tell you something.
Do y'all not think this white man know how great black and Hispanic folk are?
Right.
Do y'all not know that? Y'all think that he sits back and watch you take off from the free throw line, where a human being can jump off one leg from the free throw line and glide through the air and dunk a basketball? You don't think this white man know how great you are, that if he even let you be on the same playing field as him, that you would not excel and take off and leave him in the dust? Come on, man. Y'all think that they treat us like we are less than them, but the fear of them is that they know that we are greater than them. That's why they keep us oppressed in Babylon the Great and in America, to make sure that we don't get too high or equal with them. Because if you give us the same playing field as Esau or any other nation, black folk gonna rule the world again like we did. Because remember, before this Caucasian came out the caves, we was ruling this world and didn't need no help from them. This is where we've been dumbed down to where we think we can't survive without them now. We ruled all of Europe for thousands of years when they was in caves. We didn't need no help from no. We ruled in these great civilizations all over the world. We didn't need no help from no white folk. And they know that. So if they let us get to the same level and open up the playing field as them without putting some oppression in there, to throw some doubt in there to bring you down, they know we are going to excel them. They'll never let you have all the pie that they had. They give you crumbs and make you think
exactly what it is.
Make you think it's like the pie they got. And then you go out here and doing crazy stuff like this. Play the next video.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you. We love you. All the way to the White House.
Beyond betray. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but
It's time for our people to wake up, man. Hey, listen. Golly, we gotta stop doing this to ourselves. We gotta stop. Come on, man. She got on there. We my Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump. My whole house, man, Mr. Trump.
Right back a little bit so you can hear what she said after the election. What she say? Keep going.
Oh, man.
Right there, play it.
beyond betray.
Beyond betray.
They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
Oh,
you believe that?
You believe that? Read that. Go to Jeremiah chapter 30.
Northern Kingdom still trust this white man.
Shit, black folk too. It's Southern Kingdom too.
It's all Israel.
It's all of us, man.
Hey, we get on there and do the same stuff. Yeah, hugging our killers in the courtroom, rubbing and petting their head of the white woman and all that. Wow, we do the same stuff.
Jeremiah 30 verse 14. Look what God says.
Damn.
All thy lovers have forgotten
What
thee.
did God say?
All thy lovers have forgotten thee.
All thy lovers have forgotten thee. Damn. Black folk, you stick with me, I stick with you. Got it office. Who? Black what?
Matter of fact, hey, the portal.
Vote for Donald. Yes, I love your vote. Oh, get all of them. Get the daggone cleaners out here. Get the daggone maids out here. Get the damn
everybody
field worker. Get all their ass out of here. Beyond betrayed. You know why? Because all thy lovers have forgotten thee. Read on.
They seek thee not.
They don't care about you. That's what it is. They don't care about you. The Bible's a true book, and we better start reading it and studying it and understanding these politics are not for our benefit, and you can't trust the people that are running the politics because they ain't for your best interest.
Hey, and when you really look at what they doing, I was watching a video. You put me onto him, the Johnny dude.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Harris.
He was talking about, like, ICE and how it's developed.
Yeah.
And, like, some of this is why you can't trust your enemy. Even a lot of the documented people are being shipped because what they'll do is they'll pick you up, put you in that little detention center they have,
Concentration camp.
and then you'll have to get a lawyer and go through the legal process. But the conditions are so bad, and you know how their court system are. It'll take a year. You'll go through this trial, and they'll push it off to this day. So you in that detention center for a year. A lot of people are just giving up their citizenship because they don't want to live in the conditions, and they just go back. That's what they're not telling you. That's how they getting a lot of them up out of here because the conditions are so bad. And them detention centers, they just like,
and they citizens.
And they citizens. And then, you know what? I renounce my green card and all that, and I just go back because I can't stay in here a year.
Wow. Straight up.
Damn.
Exactly what's happening, man. And play this next video. It said Beyond Betrayed, man. Listen to this. This hurt my soul when I heard it. I don't know if Deacon Joshua played this in the class. I remember the video. I don't know if it was from her perspective, but this young Northern Kingdom brother, man, got picked up by ICE. Yeah. Like you saying, talking about he's a U.S. citizen. But just listen to it. This is what happens when you trust in these politics. Go ahead.
Remember Jonathan Garcia, the Target employee who's a minor and a United States citizen that was arrested and taken at his place of work a couple days ago in Richfield, Minnesota? Well, there's a follow-up video. They released him about 8 minutes away at the Walmart.
In the car. This guy right here, they let him out of the vehicle, they tortured him. This guy? This guy right here, yeah. Tortured. You okay, man? No, I'm not okay. Bro, shit's crazy. My man's bleeding. Bleeding. They slammed me on the ground. We gotta be able to call somebody. This is ridiculous.
Can we call somebody for him?
You got family around? You got somebody here, man? Come on, we in here. Come on, man. You work here, don't you? No, I work at Target. Bro, come on, bro. It's okay. That is so crazy.
We great yet? He's a child. They literally took him, beat him up, and then threw him out. If that was your kid, how would you feel about that?
Hey, and this is how you know they are. This is a direct shot at our people and Trump. Because think about it, Trump with the ICE and stuff like that. How they hate us as a nation of people. Get that in Hosea real quick. Hosea 5:17.
15.
Oh, 15. Hosea 5:15. Because when you examine ICE and like how their policies used to be, because remember they say, oh, we're taking criminals off the streets. These are criminals. They keep pushing at this as criminals. How ICE used to operate, they worked with the jail cells.
Yeah.
And whenever actual illegal documented criminals would get picked up, that's where ICE, they would call ICE and ICE would come and get them because they in jail. They're criminal.
Yeah.
Now, but then it changed where they were like, you know what? Go through on your way to the prison, pick up any of them that you see. And that's what you see with this stuff right here. Not only that, they have a quota. I forgot the guy's name, bald-headed Edomite. He said it during this term. And that's why you see them picking up just random people because just like the police force, they got a quota that they got to meet. Of I think like 2,000-3,000 a month or something like that, or 8,000 a month they gotta get. Wow! Understand this. This is what's happening to blacks and Hispanics. Read that.
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15.
Come on.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Read.
And seek my face.
Come on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
God is allowing these things to happen to blacks and Hispanics for us to turn to Him, to seek His face. For us to understand that, yes, this is our enemy. This man is not of God. Let me figure out what God wants from me. Understand that. That's why these things is happening for us to turn back to God and keep His commandments. Understand that.
Good, Cap.
Damn.
Back on Edom and his thought process, who he is, because he said, black people, they had my back. I'm gonna get your back. Let's see what the Bible says about him doing that. Habakkuk 2:4. And then I want Wisdom of Solomon 12:2. I'll let it rest right there.
Them brothers
12:10.
You can hear his soul. He cried.
Man,
His soul.
He
was hurt.
Habakkuk chapter 2,
in
verse.
his mind, he did everything right. He did everything that this white man told him to do to become a citizen. He think he coming here for an American dream. just to get body slammed into the ground and taken and put into detention.
Wow!
Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4.
Let's go.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
He ain't right. Ain't nothing right about his soul. He thinks he's known, but he's the original retard.
Base. Wow! Base.
Chapter 12, 10 and 11.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 and verse 10.
Let's go.
But executing thy judgments upon them by little and little, thou gavest them place of repentance.
So they even have place to repent. Read.
Not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation.
But they are a naughty generation. Read.
And that their malice was bred in them.
Since the beginning. Not talking about Edom. We talking about Cain. Since the beginning. Read.
And that their cogitation would never be changed.
They're never going to change how they are bred.
No.
They're always going to reset back. Read.
Damn.
For it was a cursed seed from the beginning. Neither didst thou fear for any man. Neither didst thou fear of any man give them pardon for those things wherein they sinned.
That was it.
And there ain't no level of niceness or nothing you could do to think that you gonna change it.
The nicer they are, the worse.
Yeah. Wow. They'll turn on you in a minute, man. Give me that Jeremiah. I think it's 11 and 11, man. To go along with them what you hear that brother, them streaks of pain that was in his voice.
It was betrayal.
Betrayal. That's exactly what it was.
That's
what
good
it sounded
word.
like, betrayal.
That's a good word. It was betrayal, man. Jeremiah 11:11.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
That's what God is doing with this ice. And as you said, it'll die down because the cogitation won't change. Some administrations, it'll die down. And then it's going to rise back up because this is who they are. Read on.
Which they shall not be able to escape.
God said, you ain't going to be able to escape this because this man is wiser than Daniel, man. He got technology and he will hunt you down. That's what he is. Wow. His great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was a hunter in the field.
Yes.
And that's what they doing today. They are hunting down our brothers from the Northern Kingdom, the Hispanics, the Latinos. Read on.
And though they shall cry unto me.
We heard that brother cry right there, man. Streaks from the soul, he was hurt. Betrayed, like Captain Noah said, like we seen in the video. Though they cry unto me, what God say?
I will not hearken unto them.
That's because God said it's punishment time. Because I got to bring the affliction on you so you will seek me early. Right. Because without the affliction, if everything's all good, man, we cast God behind our back.
We comfortable in America.
We comfortable in America. And God can't let us be comfortable here. You wonder why ICE is on the street, why God's using Trump to punish Hispanic people and as well as black people to make it hard for us so we can open up our eyes and that we can come back to God. Because without affliction, black folk, man, we don't seek God at all. Right. You'll keep going to the Christian church with no answers. I said, you cry, I won't hearken. He's going to keep that on you until you turn and acknowledge your sins, man.
And you see that in every captivity, from Egypt to Babylon to Persia to Greece to Rome. Affliction, we cry to the Lord and he saved us.
Yep.
Hey, shout out to HP Loyal 1416 for the super chat.
Oh, go ahead. You got something?
Hey, get Ecclesiastes 4:1 real quick. Just real quick. Because as we see, man, our people, we are oppressed on this earth, man. In our captivity. We are oppressed. We are the oppressed people. Nobody else. Read that for me.
So I returned and considered all the oppression that are done under the earth, under the sun. And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed.
The tears of such that are oppressed.
And they had no comfort.
And they had no comfort.
Because that's why he sound betrayed.
Right.
At that point, that's why we ain't got no comfort.
That man was broken after that. He doing just like imagine
He'll never be the same.
You doing everything right, and you still get caught and beaten. Damn.
Wow.
Read.
And on the side of their oppressors, there was power.
And on the side of the oppressor, there was power. Why? Because we continue to break the commandments of God. We have to come back and keeping the commandments of God, because that's what's going to give us comfort. That's how our Redeemer is going to come to redeem us. Because nobody else is coming. Right. Only the Black Messiah that's going to be able to redeem us from this oppression, from this evil white man.
Like you said, ain't Nobody else covered, man.
Nah.
None, man. Play that there because it ain't just Northern Kingdom. Right. It's Southern Kingdom too. Jump to 1 minute of this video, and because we all catching the hell on this side because God want us to turn back and stop trusting in politics and trusting Him. Play the video.
Participate with them, and it's like just show how they don't care.
Someone else has been shot in this neighborhood tonight.
Innocent people, innocent kids. Like, to the point, it's like it's getting unsafe.
Will your kids be okay?
I don't know. My 7-year-old couldn't breathe. He got rushed to the hospital by the ambulance.
That must be utterly terrifying for you.
Yes. He got rushed to the hospital by the ambulance.
Did you tell the officers what they've done?
Yeah, I was arguing with the officer to call the ambulance for 5 minutes.
He wouldn't call the ambulance for you?
No, he told me to call them back and get them on the line.
Could he see that you had your baby?
Yeah, he knew that they was in the car. He told another protester to stop talking and let him talk. He knew that they was in the car. He didn't even try to help.
You must be furious.
Yes, I'm mad as hell. Now it's gonna be hell on wheels. They definitely gonna have to pay for it.
No, they're not.
Nah,
they're not.
He's an innocent child.
And that's what our people don't understand. We have no power. That's
There
the
you go.
scripture you just read.
That's what it is.
The power on the side of the oppressor was power. The only power we have is repenting and keeping God's commandments.
Yep.
That's the only power.
Happened with him. He got caught up at the one of the protests.
He wasn't even in the protest.
He wasn't even in it. He was just driving through it, and they threw a smoke bomb.
Hey,
in
that's
his
what
car.
I was gonna say. Scroll back to the,
go back
the
to,
beginning. Just
1
read
minute
what
now.
it said. Yeah, because
There
it
you
tell
go.
you. Just read what it said. Yeah.
Fathers 6 children in hospital after ICE agents throw tear gas at car.
There you go. Wow. He didn't even care.
They was coming from the grocery store.
Yep.
And turned on the street where the protest was and got caught in it.
Yep.
But they don't care.
Don't care.
And that's on my back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, just imagine, just as a father of your kids, you can't do nothing about it.
Nope. Wow. Ain't nothing gonna do about it. Nothing
Damn.
at all. They ain't been, and it ain't just them. And guess who else is getting it now? Go to the next video. Mm-hmm. Play that one.
There were 4 tribal members who were picked up by
Oglala, how do you say that?
Sioux.
That was good.
Sioux.
Okay.
Oglala.
Oglala
Sioux. That's
Sioux.
Sioux. Yeah. Tribal leaders say 4 members detained by ICE. Wow. 3 still missing.
This is how you do this evil, diabolical devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah.
Where you gonna take them?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What country are you? You detain Native Americans in ICE, right? What country are you gonna deport them to?
Where are you gonna deport them to?
Where you gonna deport them to?
Crazy.
I'm telling you, listen, our people need to wake up. If you need to wake, our people need to wake up. If you can't see that this man is the devil the Bible speak of, you checked out.
They going to Mexico just like the Blackfoots.
Yep.
Back when the Europeans first took over in California.
Because think about it.
Mm-hmm.
America colonized this place, took this man's land, took these people's land, and now you're going to detain them
and then send them to
and
where you say,
deport them,
Cat?
Send them out.
and send them
Mexico
away
again.
from their land. You sending them to be immigrants in another country.
Right.
Dang.
Wow. I tell you, that's
Play that video, man.
ICE in a community called Little Earth right here in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And one of them has been released, but they couldn't locate the other 3. So the council members here, they're all elected officials of the Oglala Sioux tribe. And they gained access to the facility and they couldn't find their 3 tribal members. They claim that they're not classifying them by their nationality, which tribal members are also citizens of the United States since 1924. You know, there's nobody more American than American Indians.
And that's what's heavy. The fact that he has to say we tribal members are citizens in 1924, and this was your land. I'm telling you,
White man. He said 1924. White man been here since the 1600s, right? 1400s.
Right, 1700s, 1400s.
Dealing with Gad alone, though, it been what, the 1600s? The white man? You mean to tell me they didn't become citizens until 400 years later? Wow. Jeremiah 50 verse 33 for the people, man.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 50. It don't matter if you're called Latino. It don't matter if you're called black. It don't matter if you're called Native American. The prophecies of God will stand sure.
That's right.
Jeremiah 50, 33.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel, and the children of Judah.
That would be the northern or Latinos and the Native Americans. Judah would be the blacks. Go ahead.
Were oppressed together.
There you go.
Yep.
The Bible is a true book.
Yep.
The pros oppressed together. Read on.
And all that took them captives held them fast.
And did what?
They refused to let them go.
They got 3 of them missing. Can't find them.
Damn. Wow. Damn.
Can I get a silver lining?
Yeah,
for our
go ahead.
people. Joel 2.
Hey, shout out to Ada Serrano 92. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless all you captains in Israel. Most High in Christ bless you all. Appreciate the super chat.
18.
Joel chapter 2 verse 18. Then will the Lord be jealous for his land and pity his people.
So the Lord's going to have pity on his people. Don't worry. This is the silver line. Read.
Yea, the Lord will answer and say unto his people, Behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall be satisfied therewith. And I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen.
So God is saying he's going to take care of us and we ain't going to be a reproach. But you got to repent. Stop calling yourself an Indian American, an African American,
right?
West Indian,
Latino, yeah.
All those heathen names. Read.
But I will remove far off from you the northern army.
So the northern army, the United States Army, will be removed. All your protests and all that, it ain't doing anything. God is waiting for a specific time to make his word come alive. Read.
And will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea.
He's going to Armageddon. All these wars that you see starting, he finna send them all over there. We're going to be all right. Read.
And his hinder part toward the utmost sea.
Read.
And his stink shall come up.
They going to die for what they did. Read.
And his ill savor shall come up.
We going to have our revenge, our reparations. That's what we all want. And it's going to come from the Lord. Read.
Because he hath done great things.
Read.
Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things.
That's it. The Lord will do great things.
That's right.
Delete that. Yeah. There we go. So now let's see. So this is who he is right here. Even though you might even be from this country, hey, you might even got sent to slave ships, been here 400 something years, all of that. Look what he's saying, man. Play the video.
I've also announced a permanent pause on third world migration, including from hellholes like Afghanistan, Haiti, Somalia, and many other countries.
Hellhole.
Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few?
What people come from Norway and Sweden?
Right.
Wow. Caucasians.
Right.
Caucasians.
Caucus mouth.
But black folk will turn around, Christians will turn around and tell us he's not racist. Because, see, this is what I've learned with black folk here during this time of oppression with Trump, that your dignity is up for sale. You will sell it off to the highest bidder, no matter how bad they talk about you, no matter how racist they show you they are. If they give you money, you will exclude all of the racism that comes with it. How do I know that? Because when you show black folk this video, like right here, they'll say, well, he gave money to the HBCUs. Oh, so it's all about money. That's what it is. Oh, so all of that stuff don't matter because he gave money. Oh, wow.
Negro ain't even got a degree.
Right. Up under Trump, man, black people have increased their median wealth. So it is all about money. As long as he's giving you money, you'll sell your soul for it. Oh, okay, I understand where you stand now.
Right.
That's how black people are, because he continually says these things, and black folk will go back, well, he's giving us money. So you let me know you're willing to sell your soul for money.
Yep, they made a covenant with death.
You made a covenant with death. Finish the video out.
Let's have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people, do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia.
Damn.
Places that are a disaster, right?
Wow. Send us some good white folks. You always taking black people.
That's it.
Dang.
That's what he want. Send us some white folk. Is that it? Go ahead.
Dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships. Think of it, from hundreds of miles away, we have the greatest.
Wow.
There you go.
Hey, shout out to Jamil, Judah, Israel, 12 tribes, worldwide. All praise.
You can go past that. All praise. Now, yeah, pull this one up. Now, watch this. You see, he said that. Now, let's see this. Because we read earlier, as is the judge, so are the people. So I pulled this up, and I was thinking after hearing that, I said, man, how many people voted for Trump? So 64% of people came out for the elections. That's what that says at the top. Now, at the bottom, it says here he got 77 million votes for himself. So out of that 64% of people that came out to vote, he got 50% of the people that voted entirely. Wow! That's 50% of America that thinks like this man. And it comes up to 77 million of them. And you see the little picture down there. You see all the red states around there? They think like him. Why? Because that's why when you ask people about who did you vote for, it's always a secret. I don't talk about that. That's personal. Why? It's just a vote. What do you mean? Because who you vote for shows who your allegiance is to. Right. It shows who you think like. It shows who you support. And that's why black people tell you, oh yeah, I voted for him. We don't care. We'll say it because we don't tie our belief or our mindset to whoever is running the country. Like, yeah, man, he just running the country, whatever, boom, that ain't me. White folk vote for the people that they believe in, that they have a mindset like.
Their core values and beliefs align with.
Black folk don't vote for core values. We vote for whoever gonna give us money. Right. That's right.
That's why Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'm gonna have black folks voting Republican for Democrat for 100 years.
Democrats know that. That's why every time they run, they give. They go on. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to do this because they know black people only want money. White people vote on core values. So that means that whoever they vote for is who they believe or who they think like. They think like that man. That just showed it. Yes, up, Cap Noah. You was gonna say?
Yeah, I might want to put this up, but the American people forget what's at the base of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Says,
what is it?
The New Colossus by Emma Lazarus. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled, masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shores. Send these, the homeless, tempest toast, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
Send us the slaves.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Wow!
That's what I heard.
The third world countries that you created, those are the people that you're asking to bring.
Yeah.
Wow! Hypocritical nation.
That's it. Play that next video because look, it's I put it out for a reason. How many people voted for him, and we brought out how white folk vote for allegiance, who their mindset is. They vote for their values. Look at how they are talking. Play that.
This is what a MAGA mind is.
Brand spanking new Lexus SUV. How is that possible? Integrate into the same neighborhood that I worked my entire life to get into. I don't understand it.
Why?
Here's this guy right here in his brand new Lexus.
There he is, right there.
It's a black man.
It's what Make America Great Again has always meant to certain people. It's never been about patriotism.
Right.
It's always been about hierarchy, about making sure black people stay in a place that makes them comfortable. Because let's be honest.
That's exactly what it is. And you see on the screen, they trying to say MAGA is angry. That's all propaganda. No, all Esau thinks it is. MAGA, Democrat, it don't matter which side. Understand that.
Yeah, they
want black people in a place that makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah, they are only okay with you being above them when you're entertaining them.
Yes.
That's why they love athletes. Facts.
Because ultimately, they don't feel like you're above them. Understand that.
No,
you
you're just
entertainers.
entertaining them.
Yeah, you entertainers, you basketball, football,
Yep.
comedians. The average white person do not feel like you are above them.
No matter how much millions you got. That's why they will tell LeBron, who's a billionaire, shut up and dribble.
Yep.
They will tell NFL players to leave your protest outside of football. Colin Kaepernick.
Wow.
Because as long as you entertaining them, they don't think you are above them.
You're a court jester.
You're still beneath them. So they're okay with you having all that money and having all this glitz and glamour, because in their mind you're still beneath them. As long as you're entertaining them, you're okay with them. But a position of somewhat of some power, of some respectability, then you'll get this behind closed doors a lot of times. Now it's out in the open because Trump is out in the open with it. I want people from Sweden. Don't send us these people from these brown countries.
Right.
Finish playing the video. Listen to what she said.
Hey, shout out to Zamar Israel. 67. He said that IT team on point. All right. Hey, shout out to Zacchaeus Barjona. 1412. He said,
Play that video.
Imagine living in a country where 400 years you receive every privilege available. Free labor for almost 2 centuries, millions of acres of free land through the Homestead Act, government assistance when black folks were excluded, white veterans received GI Bills that sent them to college when black veterans who served the country faithfully did not, white home ownership through FHA loans that black people didn't get while black families were redlined into poverty. There was affirmative action for white folks long before the phrase was ever even created. Let me name a few more. Tax benefits, union protections, government contracts, Social Security programs that originally excluded black labor, corporate subsidies, banking systems built on predatory denial of black access, policing.
Wow! This goes back to that Caucasian woman, what she said. They will ignore all this stuff that happened throughout the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, even still to this day. But some of these things now they allow, you can get an FHA loan as a black person now. You can do certain things. So they'll say, open your eyes. You got the same opportunities. Well, before we didn't, you got so far ahead that we can't even catch up.
Even with these opportunities, still more than half of us get denied for it. So give you a few crumbs ain't the same as having an equal part of the pie.
And that's the point.
And they don't acknowledge that at all. Keep playing that.
Designed to guard white prosperity and the unspoken privilege of always being seen and deserving, and all that for generations. And yet here we are. After everything designed to hold us back, we still here. It makes them a failure. We're still educating ourselves.
It says it makes them a failure. Dang, we still here because there is a God.
Right. Go ahead.
Still building businesses, it makes them a failure. Still growing wealth, still buying homes, still pulling up in our Lexuses, that makes them a failure. We still thrive in the ways this country has never planned for us to thrive, and it makes them feel like failures. Because that's what they are. That's why it bothers them, because to them our success is what it is. It makes them failures. They feel better when they can look down on us. They feel safer when we have to struggle. They feel whole when we are broken. So when they say make America great again, what they are really saying is let's go back and reset the hierarchy. Let's put them back in their place, which is beneath us. Let's strip away any progress that they've made. Let's take away all their rights, all their opportunities, all the wins that make them feel equal. Because for us to feel equal, it makes them feel like failures. Because they've had every advancement known to man, and yet here we are. And that's why our excellence is so powerful, y'all. Because every time we disrupt the narrative they depended on for 400 years, every time we win and we break the system that was never designed for us to succeed, every time we shine, we expose the weakness of a structure built on stolen labor, stolen land, and stolen wealth. It's their failure.
There you go. Wow! That's what it is.
That's right.
That's the higher. We ruled over them. God placed us where we are. Deuteronomy 7:6. We're above all nations. They have gotten the upper hand in these last few centuries since the time of Alexander the Great, and they do not want to go back to the caves of where they come from. Right. But God gonna set this thing back in order. Give it that in Revelation 2, verse 26. God gonna set it all back in order. We are on the bottom now because of our sins, but they see the uprising of us coming back through this repentance, and it's fear in them.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 26.
Bring it out.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
We getting it back like we used to have. Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
That's it right there. That's coming back. That is coming, and they see it. And this is them being able to vent because of Trump. They're able to vent because of this, and you're seeing the true nature of Esau, Edom, Idumean. This is who he is, man.
Hey, shout out to Nene Judah Princess. She said, one of my favorite shows, Support the Prophet.
All praise to the Most High. Now watch this next video, because you know all of our brothers and sisters that have been scattered all over the world, they used to talk down on Judah. Y'all know how they used to come over here and talk down. I don't want to hear him talk. I think he got something going on with him. We just gonna play the video. Go back. Go ahead. We're gonna listen to the video up there in the top and watch
right-hand
this.
corner.
Play the video.
Yes. Let me ask a question. How do you get to this country and have this much money to start a store and buy houses for $500,000?
$500,000? What is that?
The house on Crossridge that you were trying to buy for $500,000.
On Crest?
Crossridge, that you put an offer in for $500,000.
Oh, well, they will finance you.
I'm trying to ask.
Hey. Be nice.
No.
What's going on?
I'm
She
trying to
from
ask.
Africa.
How are you getting in here and doing whatever the fuck you want?
Who? Stop. Stop.
And doing whatever you think you can do.
Stop. What's going on? I need a security here. Get away from me. Get away from me.
I'm just asking you a question.
Get away from me.
Why are you buying? How do you have money to buy all this bread?
Security, please. I need a security. Get away from me.
I'm just asking, how come?
Get away from me.
Why people?
Security, please.
Why people can't fill a shopping cart, but these come in our country?
Tell you, that's how they feel.
Look, you a monkey.
Can somebody call me a security, please?
And they come in this country. These ones too. What are you guys doing? You gonna fill up a whole shopping cart? Are you gonna fill a whole shopping cart up?
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Take your stupid camera somewhere.
Now we just need to get to.
You can cut it. Yeah. Wow. Now ain't no more. Now, brothers and sisters of the diaspora. Now you see what Judah, Black Americans have been going through for the last 4-5 centuries. Now you see it. Now you feeling it.
You thought it was all sweet over here.
Yeah, you thought we was just lazy, shiftless Negroes. No, we ain't never been that. We only became lazy when we stopped working for them for free.
Right. Yeah.
But this is who we've been dealing with for centuries. And now you see what it's like to be black in America. You try to separate yourself. You try to call us lazy.
Right.
Now you seeing what it's like. Now ain't no more talking about Judah. No. Now you see what our life is like. Play the next video, because I think this just came out. I think Deacon Malachi played this video during his Sabbath class. Play that.
This U.S. citizen claims ICE agents left him hurt and hospitalized. That man, who was born in Liberia, calls it a rude awakening.
America is the place of dream. Equal opportunity, equal right, dreams.
That's what you thought.
Based on how I got treated yesterday.
Damn.
Ubali spoke.
That's all we need. Ain't no more talking about Judah. Get that in Zechariah chapter 12.
Yep.
And I want to read verse 7. This is why it's going back according to prophecy of why these things happen. Now you getting the end of the stick, and that stick getting shoved right up your you know what. Zechariah 12:7.
The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah.
That's because that's what you would do. You would be prideful, and you would think less of us because of the condition we in. God gave us this truth first so we could explain it to you once it happened to you, because it was going to trickle down. Oh, yeah, you wasn't escaping this, our Latino brothers, our Native American brothers. You wasn't escaping this because you are all a part of the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Even if you are a part of the diaspora, you wasn't escaping this. Now we got answers of why it's been like this for us here, and why you going to catch that hell too when you come here, because we are the house of Israel.
That's right. Hey, shout out to Savannah Perez for the super chat. She said, "I changed my life. Thank you, men.
Yeah. All praises. But one thing that is with all of that going on, that Babylon the Great is in decline. Though. All of this is ramping up because it's in decline.
Age of decadence.
Age of decadence. Let's play that next video from a historian.
The United States is an empire in decline. And if you look back over the past 100 years, the lessons of history are pretty clear. Declining empires suffer from two things. One, they suffer from what's called micro-militarism abroad.
That happened.
They send troops abroad. They, in their flailing decline, thinking that some form of military intervention will recapture the global power that is slipping away from their hands. And then domestically, the other thing they suffer from, every single declining empire over the past 100 years, the Soviet Empire, British Empire, the Spanish, all the rest, they suffer from coups. So as American politics become increasingly contorted and irrational, I think the thing to do is to realize that we are an empire in decline, and we are writhing in this kind of irrationality, particularly in the international realm, and it will continue.
And for those that think that a coup ain't happened here, January 6th was an attempt of a coup. Wow! I understand that. Because, you know, when you hear coup, people automatically think Africa and third world countries. No, right here in America.
Yep, that's what it was. You saw it. Run it back just a tad because I want them to hear this part. Play it right there. Watch this.
Particularly in the international realm, and it will continue for another decade or two until the power, American power, finally slips away.
You heard him. He said a decade or two. He said it's decline. We in the stages. The Obadiah, read that, and what I want, verse 1.
Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Edom is the white man in the Bible. That's his biblical name. Go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
That's what you see with all the European nations. They're going to rise up along with Iran and the Muslims. They're going to rise up against them in battle. Read.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
They're greatly hated. Read on.
Thou art greatly despised.
But even though they're despised, they are in decline, they are stretched thin, what does Esau hold on to? Verse 3.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
And that's what it is. They refuse to acknowledge, as the historian, and we didn't say it, the historian said we are living in a time of irrationality, that we are in a time of decline. That's why the slogan of Make America Great Again,
right.
It took off. It skyrocketed because everybody knew America's in decline.
Right. Why would you have to make it great again?
That's because it's in decline. And once that slogan got put out there once again, because I think Bush used to use it back in the day, or it might have been Reagan, it took off because everybody saw this place is in decline. But now we are living in the people of America are living in irrationality and won't accept it. But God said, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Yep. Because you got Trump to that point of the pride, that they don't see it or acknowledge it. You see Trump, every time he get on, he say, yeah, we're doing it great. The economy's doing great. Everything's great. We have the best military in the world. Everything's great.
Yep.
When
He keeps saying that. Now watch this. This is another reason why it's in decline. Play the next video.
A.D. Unwin wrote a book in 1934 called Sex and Culture, where he examined 86 civilizations over 5,000 years. And shocker, he finds a 100% correlation between free the libido, Woodstock sexual insanity, and the death of civilizations. And he says once a civilization adopts total sexual freedom, that's actually the phrase he uses, you have 3 generations before your civilization is taken over by another society with greater social energy. Child sacrifice is always the foundation of a teetering empire. You can't get the right to life right, you won't get any other rights right. And those who murder the unborn cannot be trusted to govern the born, and those who murder the unborn will one day murder you too, the longer that you tolerate the sacrament of Satan. I think it was 73. 3 things happened in 1973. Obviously Roe v. Wade, the Endangered Species Act that gives more legal protections to porpoises and sea turtles than human babies. Wow. And thirdly, the removing of obscenity laws by our Supreme Court, allowing the widespread distribution of pornography. All that happens in 73, so if I'm doing my math right, 73 to 2003, 2003 to 2033. So we're approaching the 3rd and final chapter.
There you go. Wow. This Edomite said, man, this thing's almost over, man. Wow. Man, this place is going down. And all the other stuff is lining up with it.
It's lining up. Hey, watch Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. Because with Trump, you do see a lot of policies, a lot of things he's trying to implement because they know that they are not at the height or the strength of they were. That's why you see it's a reason why he coming against black folks like he was. Why in all the different sports and schools and educations, he's trying to get rid of that whole LGBTQ narrative and it's man or woman. Yeah. They're doing these different things because they understand. But watch this. This is what the scripture says, Reed.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 9. Come on. We would have healed Babylon.
That's what Trump's trying to do. He's trying to heal Babylon and get it back to what? Out of that decline when America was at its height when we were slaves. Read on.
But she is not healed.
But God says she will not be healed. It's too late. What did he say? We in the last chapter, the last stage. It's too late. This place is too far gone. Read on.
Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. So she's going to be
forsaken. She is going to be forsaken, and all these nations going to go to their own countries, Read.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven.
That's why she won't be healed, because her judgment has reached unto heaven. Her iniquities and her sins have reached to God. So it don't matter what they do now. There is no going back to make America great again and going back to some sense of morality and height of their civilization. No, God said they sin, their judgment has reached to heaven, Read.
And is lifted up even to the sky.
So ain't going to be no hill in Babylon.
Nope.
Yep.
That's it. That's what we got to learn as a people. We got to let this place go. Let's go to why empires collapses, because I looked it up online last night, and it showed about how empires collapse. And look at all these attributes that are right here in Babylon the Great. Go ahead, read it.
Empire collapses share common patterns like imperial overextension.
That's America. What is it? What did Bishop bring out all the time? The map that has 800 military bases all over the world. They think it's to keep them in power, but it's actually to bring them down. Go ahead.
Economic strain. Internal political decay.
Oh, decay. We got that right now. You see it. It don't matter if it's Democrat or Republican. It's all political decay. Go ahead.
Greed, inequality, fragmentation. Social unrest.
We see that in Minnesota. You see it with ICE and all these protesters. Go ahead.
And failure to adapt to new challenges like climate, disease, and invasion.
So you see, though, that's what's going on in Babylon the Great. The empire is collapsing. Now, give me that next one about how Rome collapsed, because America ain't nothing but Rome reborn.
That's right. Hey, shout out to Savannah Bath Israel for the super chat.
Let's read that real quick.
The Roman Empire's collapse wasn't one event, but a gradual process due to internal weaknesses.
It was gradual. It didn't happen all at one time, and that's what's happening now. We see it over a matter of time. It has gotten worse and worse and worse. Go ahead.
Such as political instability, corruption, economic woes like inflation and taxation, and reliance on slave labor.
Oh, that's us. Go ahead.
And external pressures like barbarian invasions, migrations driven by Huns.
So it's always war.
Hey, that's what will be America too. That barbarian invasions, that's them caterpillars. That's some sleeper cells. That's all them. That's all the immigrants that came into the United States that they not going after.
That they not looking for. Yeah.
He always mentions Joe Biden and how he let so many people in, but we all seen the clips from what they call the Middle East. You had people hanging off. You had Ishmael hanging off planes and all this stuff flying into this country, and you don't see him going after not one.
Nope.
Even though he brings that up, but that's that external pressures, barbarian invasions, migrations driven by Hus, things of that nature. You're gonna see that in this day.
It also says key factors include constant civil wars and a lack of stable succession. That's overstretched military. That's what's going on right now. Now go back to Obadiah, read verse 3 and 4. Look what God says.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's what Trump's been saying that all over the news, man. Nobody can bring our military down. That's him saying that.
Military in the world.
Yeah, best military. Now watch this, what verse 4 says. Read.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
That's their symbol.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars.
That's up there in them space. Go ahead.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
So God said, I'm going to bring you down. Thus saith the Lord, since you touched something that wasn't supposed to be touched. That was the moon. The moment they went up there and landed on that, God said, okay, it's time to bring you down. You have reached this level of prophecy, and from this moment on, your technology is only going to get better. Now it's time to bring you down. That's why we pulled up that about Rome's collapse. It wasn't one event, but it was a gradual process. That's what we are seeing right now. God is bringing down Babylon the Great with political instability, corruption, reliance on slave labor, inflation, taxation, overstretched military. It is happening as it always has when God has brought down every kingdom upon this earth, man. Wow! We got to be able to see that. Give me that Revelation 13, verse 12.
Hey, shout out to Abishai Ben Israel 3530. Live bringing it out. Them saying niggas was falling off the plane.
You right.
My bad, Zamar.
Hell, man.
Hey, listen.
Hell, TikTok.
Yeah,
man.
Ninjas. I'm saying ninjas.
The ninjas was falling off at 30,000 feet. They ain't even went and looked for none of them over here. You right, man. Revelation 13, verse 12, though, because it mentioned about Rome, and we see those same things happening in America. 13 verse 12.
And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast.
He got that same powerful army that could go anywhere and conquer, just like Rome. Go ahead.
Before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
That goes into the days of the week. The what is that? The celebrations that you got, like the New Year's and stuff like that. The court system, the architecture, the Senate, the government is all built off of going back and honoring Rome, just with a different name. Go ahead.
Whose deadly wound was healed.
It was healed here in America. It was reborn again. But what? Keep reading.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
But this time he's got power to have fire come down from heaven. That's going into the nuclear bombs. Yes. But he has all that power that Rome had, and he's also got that decadence and decay in him as well that's going to cause this place to collapse. The Lord.
Hey, and I'm sitting there looking at these internal factors. That's heavy.
Pull it back up with the internal factors, please.
Read that bottom one.
The last one.
Division of the empire. Splitting the empire into east and west created internal conflict and weakened the west.
That's biblically going to happen. You got Democrat, Republic. The Bible says the Egyptian shall be against the Egyptian. Yeah. That is going to happen. And you see it lining up. You see it shaking up.
Yep. Damn. That's what type of American are you? All of
right. What type of American are you? Yep.
Now go to that next video because it shows how it happens. And this is the pride of Esau. They tell you how it went down. They tell you how it happens. They tell on their own self how they destroy their own self and still keep destroying their own self.
But that's the pride of thine heart.
Yeah.
Because they'll say it and they know and we will say it, but it ain't going to happen.
Play it.
Is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow and is divided in 4 basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. Why that many years? Because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate one generation of students in the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism, American patriotism. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s dropouts or half-baked intellectuals are now occupying the positions of power in the government, civil service, business, mass media, educational system.
Go ahead.
You are stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain stimuli in a certain pattern. You cannot change their mind, even if you expose them to authentic...
That we are unapologetic about our socialism. There are also other issues that we firmly believe in, whether it's BDS, right, or whether it's the end goal of ceasing the means of production, where we do not have the same level of support at this very moment. And what I want to say is that it is critical that the way that we organize, the way that we set up our work and our priorities, that we do not leave any one issue for the other, that we do not meet a moment and only look at what people are ready for.
Because I had to look. He said a term in there. I had to look it up because I wanted to, some more clarity and more pull the meat off the bone. Because he said the country is now ran by half-baked individuals. Mm-hmm. When you search what the term means of a half-baked individual, it says describes people with ideas or plans that are incomplete, poorly thought out, foolish, or immature.
That leads to what? That leads to decay.
Decay and decline.
That's what's going on. And they've been doing this since the 80s, and now you're seeing the fruition of it. Oh, boy said, hey, man, by 2033, this thing might be up. The other one said 2 generations might be up. Go ahead, Kat.
Damn.
And you know what? Even after hearing this, even knowing this is still going to be Esau. Get Psalms 49 and 11. This is the pride of their heart. It's like, yeah, we know we're destroying the country and we doing all of these things, but we'll just move on. Amalek said, we'll just move on to India.
Yeah.
49:11.
Psalm 49, verse 11.
Come on.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Even if America goes down to the ground, we're still going to be Caucasians. Mm-hmm. We're going to go on to the next kingdom and rebuild. Read.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
And they're going to continue like it never happened and destroy the next place if God said he wasn't going to intervene in all their madness. Yep. That's what they think will happen.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. Straight up. That's what it is. That's leading to the decay. Now watch the flip side of this, of where black people fit into the decay of Babylon the Great. Yep. Dr. Joy DeGroy brought it out heavy about the illusion of inclusion. Look what she says. Play that.
We bought an illusion of inclusion.
Damn.
We bought the idea that we were going to all be equally welcomed in to balance the playing field. Everyone would have an equal opportunity to advance, to have, liberty and justice for all. We really bought that. And it has never been true. Because this notion of meritocracy, that you are basically the sum of what your efforts have been, that is really the, if you just had more merit, if you just, pulled yourself up from them bootstraps, Again, that's the myth. That's a myth. From the moment black people were freed in this country, we were terrorized. From that very moment. And when? Stay with.
From
there you go. The very moment. That's the illusion of inclusion that black folk have. That's a Dr. Joy DeGroy, DeGroy, how you say it, that is famous for, what is that? Post-traumatic slave syndrome. It ain't never been that way. Never been. We've been terrorized from that moment. The illusion of inclusion. And you know who is living in that illusion more than anybody? Mm-hmm. Christians. Y'all know we was going there. Black Christians. You didn't think we was going to let them off the hook, did you?
Christians.
You think this was going to be all political show?
No, they're black Christians.
We got to cast down their imagination because they are living in a delusion of inclusion.
And this nation uses them to keep us living in a delusion of inclusion. That's why you see all these black, you remember you had all them black pastors putting their hands on Trump, anointing him and all that. I'm telling you, the black Christian church is your fault.
Watch it. Go to that next video, and this brother right here brought it out to the T, how black folk are living in that delusion of inclusion, thinking that everything is all equal. Listen to what he says.
Some of these Christians have more smoke for Drewski's depiction of Christianity than for Trump's depiction of Christianity, and that just doesn't sit right with me. At least Drewski was trying to be funny, caricature, parody. But these folks are dead serious about taking the Lord's name in vain, and yet, crickets. DHS, ICE, just posted this online. Blessed are the peacemakers. Apostles, apologetics bros, prophets, preachers. Defend the faith. The Trump administration is quoting your favorite book to justify violating the commands in your favorite book. Crickets. Nothing. In fact, DHS quoted Isaiah 6 and verse 8 in an ICE recruitment video. Here am I. Send me, they say. If you've ever read the book of Isaiah, you'd recognize how twisted this is, because Isaiah 6 is a...
We built up to this, y'all.
That is a heavy point. Isaiah 6 was talking about us. Send me, Lord, back on the earth to wake your people up.
Yes.
And ICE is using that. Send me to go and destroy God's people. And it's crickets from you black Christians.
Crickets.
But Drewski is shedding light on how you pastors actually move. And now
they got all the smoke.
Now you got all the smoke.
You live in the illusion of inclusion, straight hypocrites. Black Christians are. Play the video.
And shout out to Jan's brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of how Isaiah is called to deliver the message of Isaiah 1 through 5. Actually, you know what? Here, I will read some verses for you. Just have a quick little Bible study mid-video. Let's try that out. So in the book of Isaiah, God describes the children of Israel as a sinful nation, primarily because as injustice and inequality multiplies in the nation, their worship continues. They bring more offerings, more sacrifices, give more praise, more gatherings, more worship services. Revival is breaking out, they say, and God is disgusted with them. So he sends Isaiah with a message to clarify and remind them of where their priorities ought to be. Let's start in Isaiah 1:17. Learn to do good, seek justice, rebuke the oppressor. Woe to their soul, for they have brought evil upon themselves. The plunder of the poor is in your house. Woe to those who call good evil and evil good.
Wow! Pause it. Oh, it's done. That's it. But look at this. Esau skipped all 5 of those chapters to get to chapter 6 to justify themselves. You Negroes think they did something different with John 3:16?
Right.
You think they did something different with Galatians 3:28 in Christianity? No, they did not. They've been manipulating the Bible since they got their hands on it. They will skip to whatever they want, use it to justify the evil they do against us, and then turn around and teach it to black pastors to feed you with that same BS. And you sit there being brainwashed. Yeah, that's right. Wow. You're right.
You're
yeah.
right. Amen.
Love everybody.
Amen.
Love your enemies.
Yeah, because they don't say that's right. They
Yeah,
amen. Hallelujah.
Wow. The blood of Jesus. God loves everybody.
Right. Oh, man.
That's what y'all do.
Exactly.
Hypocrites.
Right.
That's what you are. You're a hypocrite. More smoke for Drewski than you got for any. You ain't even speaking about this. You black folk, your black pastors are afraid to talk about this in depth. They might have mentioned it and then right by it. Don't post that online. We're going to say that inside the church. Make sure that one don't go out. Cut that part out of it. Or the live stream. Don't do that right there. No. You're supposed to speak on all of it. And here's the proof of it. Here's the proof. Play this old effeminate, big, wide hip ass man. Wow! Play the video.
You cannot avoid distraction. There was a video that came out this past week with a few 100 million views, and some people were trying to link it to me. And so I watched the video. It was hilarious. It was funny. It was all this stuff. And then people started trying to say different things. And the thing that I was most taken aback by was how much frustration it created in people.
Look at him. Look at
Like I was
look at
literally
that.
watching people go back and forth with people, and denounce people and call people names and do stuff. And I stepped back for a second. I said, all this was an attack on people's lives of distraction. Do you know how many people didn't spend time with their kids this week?
Cut this Negro off. He look at this, y'all. He will speak about he won't speak about the signs of the times, but he'll address a skit.
Facts.
This is what we talking about. And didn't do a good job at it. He didn't. You can go back and watch his whole little 3-4 minute spiel he got. He didn't pull not one scripture. It was all what you call that motivational speaking.
He talking about avoid distraction, but that's a heavy point. They will not touch on anything that's happening right now. Bible prophecy is being revealed and being put in motion in front of our faces, and these pastors is talking about a skit.
Talking about the skit, but won't talk about ICE or nothing going on in Babylon the
They won't
Great.
talk about none of the destruction of our people, what's happening to our people. None of you want to know why? Get Isaiah 28. This is
Bring it out.
Isaiah 28.
Hypocrites.
Real quick.
That brother was right. You got all that smoke for Drewski, but won't
won't say
comment about them
nothing.
using Bible scriptures to
They ain't saying
justify
nothing
their
against
evil.
Trump, none of the atrocities that. Because think about it, and that's how you know they have been set up by Esau. Because even let's say during the civil rights era, before that, the Black Christian Church would at least speak on the injustice that's happening to our people in the community. These black pastors don't do none of that now.
Nope.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9.
Let's go. Verse 15.
Verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
That's why they won't speak on it. You won't hear them speak on nothing.
Nope.
It's because they've made a covenant with this with death. They made a covenant with this nation.
And with hell are we at agreement.
And they are in agreement with your captivity. They are in agreement with ICE going and taking blacks and Hispanics. They are in agreement with ICE using them scriptures. Send me to go and oppress our people. Read on.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
And because they feel and they believe whenever it comes our way, whenever that overflowing scourge, them tribulations, which you see happening to our people, read.
It shall not come unto us.
They say, no, it ain't going to happen to me. I've made a covenant with death. ICE ain't coming for me. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. Poverty, famine, that ain't going to happen to me. Read on.
For we have made lies our refuge.
And that's why you don't see them speak on nothing.
Nope.
They've made lies their refuge.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
And they hide themselves under falsehood. So you ain't, if you looking for your black pastor, your black Christian pastor to speak on what's going on in the earth, don't hold your breath.
On top of that, because Christ said it too to the Pharisees and Sadducees. Matthew 16, start at verse 1. So we know who he's addressing and what they asked for. Because our people want to know when is salvation coming, and they can't say it. Read.
Matthew 16 and 1. Come on! The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting him desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven.
Read.
He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red.
So you can walk outside, because that's what black people do. We walk outside,
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, let me get a jacket today. It's kind of chilly. Put
the arm out there.
Uh-huh. Read.
And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites.
He's calling them hypocrites. So you can discern these type of things, but you can't do what? Read.
Ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
You can't discern the signs of the times. You can't prophesy out of the book that you claim you come from. But we can talk about social media and what's happening in black entertainment.
Yeah.
Black people.
Yep. Now watch. I'm gonna play the rest of this video, man. Look at this dude. You already see. Pull up the image real quick. I just wanted to see it before you play it. The dude got his hair in a daggone bun.
Keep it like that.
He keep it like that. He got his little dangly earring off his left ear, the little cross. Now watch this, y'all. Pause. Play the video.
Fighting with somebody they don't know in the comments? Do you know how many people watch video after video after video making decisions about what they wouldn't do and what they will do? And if I ever, it was there were people that did not do what God said to do this week.
You included.
Because they needed to be in the know of what was happening in culture. Wow! And you thought it was some attack on the church. No, it was attack on your folk.
Pause. And this is the same man that did a sermon talking about, I got that bread in my pocket, quoting songs. Culture. This is the same man that got up on the stage with a DJ thing, playing songs.
Got a haircut, lifted weights,
and people was like, "Oh, you almost went back." Like this, man.
Watch
y'all
this.
believe this nonsense?
Watch this. Go ahead, keep playing. Watch this.
Yes. How you feeling, Pastor Mike? What? I don't even know really what happened.
I don't even really know what really happened.
Because I've been off of social media. I had a few people tell me what was going on. I was like, that's crazy. I don't even got a Rolls Royce.
What? He wanted to say, I want one. But he caught himself before he did it, y'all. He caught himself before it came out of his mouth. What? He wanted to say, I want one. Yeah, now watch this. Keep playing.
Like I didn't know. Like I like people AIing pictures and doing stuff. I said I don't remember being that big. Like I was big, but I don't remember being that big. But you know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of the vibe.
I'm telling you, hey, listen. If it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, quack like a duck, damn it, it's a duck.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy, y'all.
Hey, shout out to Hannah 0255.
You see that? That brother said, you got more smoke for Drewski than you do where the real problems are, the twisting of scriptures. Here go another Negro, and this is, we got, what do you say, Cat? We got stupid who?
Stupid villains.
Stupid villains. Stupid villains. Stupid villains. Stupid villains. And this is a stupid villain right here. Play it.
Actually hilarious and sad about Hebrew Israelites. They will preach racial marriage.
So he showed us. Yeah, he showed us. So he's watching our videos. Now he talking about interracial marriage. Look what he says. Play it.
Laws. You should only marry an Israelite, not understanding they are thousands of years stuck in the past. I'm about to take you somewhere. Just follow me.
Because we got another stupid villain in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
It's going wrong.
Stupid villain.
It's a stupid villain.
Wow.
It's going with that. He said it's 20... Obenheim, whatever his name is. It is 2026, not 1980. Come on, IUIC, catch up.
Huh?
Wow!
Catching up to?
What are you talking about? Yeah, stupid villain.
Y'all retarded.
Stupid villain.
Black people were still being X'd out in the 1900s for messing with white women, looking at white women. So
yeah.
I don't know how we're 2,000 years off.
It's 2026 and not 1980, but we still being treated like it's 1980.
Yep.
Didn't what's his name? Club Shay Shay guy.
Oh
Didn't he just get messing with
How many black men get robbed of millions of dollars by these white women?
Man, them Kardashians been robbing Negroes blind for years.
Man. Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, just the most recent one that just got his money taken.
Ask Halle Berry if this is 2,000 years ago.
Oh man, right.
Go ahead, play the video.
Really
she might
quick.
be one of the
The
first
law
black
that
women
God gave
ever
that the Israelites
to not
should
win.
not go to
Listen
other
to this.
nations in marriage. That was for Jesus' genealogy. Genealogy.
Stop it.
Run it back, play it again.
I told you we got stupid villains.
Listen, if you can't pronounce it right, don't get it. You should stay off live.
Stay off of damn social media. I didn't realize how bad education was. Let me talk to y'all real quick. We got a little time. I didn't know how bad education has gotten amongst black people until it became a phenomenon on social media that Kai Cenat, the streamer guy, he's just now really learning how to read.
Yeah.
And he's doing it online in front of everybody.
Dang.
He's 25, 26 years old and don't really know how to read. He can't comprehend. He can't pronounce words. Other streamers, young black kids, are doing the same thing. They can't even pronounce words. I didn't know education had gotten this bad.
The school system has changed on how they teach these kids
Is it the kid? Is it the school system? Or it's just some dumbass little kids?
It's little both.
Okay.
Little
And the
both.
parents.
But
And the parents.
no, they've changed like how they tell you to put, and the parents too. It's a all encompassing. A lot of it's the kids and the parents though.
Yeah, it's bad. Listen, go play it back. Listen
Hey,
to
if
this.
you want to
dude.
learn how to read, become an Israelite.
That's it.
That's it.
Right.
That's
you
it.
will learn how to read
You will
here.
learn how to read.
Play it.
Of years stuck in the
Turn
past.
him up.
I'm about to take you somewhere. Just follow me really quickly. The law that God gave that the Israelites should not go to other nations in marriage, that was for Jesus' genealogy. Genealogy. Now
What?
that Jesus-
Paul, he messed it up 3 times. He said genealogy. Geno factor. Nigga, what? Wow.
He could have cropped it out and redone it.
He posted this. And she ain't say nothing.
Nigga, what?
No, she looking at him like
She don't know how to pronounce
it. She looking at him like, this nigga stupid.
Yes. This is stupidity I got to deal with, y'all.
But I'm going to stand behind my man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's exactly what she thinking. I got to deal with this, y'all, but he my man. Genealogy. Now look, it get worse. Go ahead.
There's no reason for that law to still stand in other people's mind. The other nations, the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Ivites, and Zizites, and Tusites, those nations had giants.
He said, where you find this video? Where you find it? He said the
Cat Palu. Shout out to Cat Palu. He sent this to
the
me.
Sevites,
The Tusites. What?
Oh man, listen.
Yeah. Speaking in tongues.
Hey man, hey, if you watch it, you just need to delete your social media account. Stop posting videos, man.
Go to Deuteronomy 32,
go
man.
take a Coursera
Coursera. He got us talking crazy. This is why you can't hang around people like this, y'all.
That's why they do the TikTok challenge dances, because they can't speak.
Yeah, they can't talk, man. Shut up, man. Deuteronomy 32:8. This is why that law still stands to this very day, because God did this. Deuteronomy 32.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
He divided the nations. Go ahead.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
God separated all the sons of Adam. God separated all the nations. Read on.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of
You
Israel.
know what that means? He made a Moabite woman, Chinese woman for a Chinese man. He made a Caucasian man for a Caucasian woman.
Fact.
The same thing with an East Indian and an Arab. He made a woman that corresponds with that man to bring forth that type of nation. And you know what he did with the children of Israel? He separated us from all of them and said, these are your people. Because he wanted us to stick together, because he made an Israelite woman for us. That ain't never changed, because you know why? God don't change.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You see it in nature. You see it.
Yeah.
You see it in nature. You see it in the animal kingdom, all that. But for some reason, when God got to us, He said, "You know what? Y'all just all
mingle. Go ahead, mingle.
Y'all humans.
Y'all human.
I've never seen a blue jay with a red.
Think about this. With dogs, like there's a such thing. You mix breeds. They call them mutts and all that.
Yeah.
It ain't a pure breed.
Yeah, nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it because it ain't natural.
Yep.
He made a cocker spaniel for a cocker spaniel.
Yep.
A bulldog for a bulldog. You see it in nature, but for some reason when we
I ain't
get
never
here,
seen
no.
a damn lion leave
Right, a
Africa
lion is
and
go get
to
a tiger.
He went to India and said, "Yeah, I'm looking for
I'm looking for a Bengal tiger.
for a Bengal around here with some good stripes on him."
No.
I'm trying to
Right.
expand out here. You know, I've been seeing them tigers on Discovery Channel. I'm looking for that one over in India. Y'all seen them? No, they don't do that.
Yeah, you don't see those lions say, "Yeah, let me find one of these cheetahs out here." No,
I'm trying to see what that feel like. No, they don't do that. Wow, you silly ass. Right, silly ass.
Fastest lion ever.
I'm trying to have a little baby with some good polka dots. No, silly ass. Gross. Black people, we stupid, man. Stupid villains. That's what Cap Noah calls stupid villains.
There you go. With the S on the forehead.
Play this next video, because I hear you, Christianity. Y'all are idiots, man. Watch this. Go ahead.
Can't pull that out.
Turn it up.
The Bible says these things are spiritually what? Discerned.
So if you want
Pause
to
it.
know what you're reading,
Pause it real quick. I don't
Did he
know.
say
discernum?
He said, what did he say? DiGiorno.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, they tried to put the text on there so you can see, but that ain't what he said. He said
DiGiorno.
He said, yeah, spiritually, DiGiorno.
That's seriously DiGiorno.
Oh,
Silly
man.
Negro. Now look what he says. Play it.
Can't pull that out because the Bible says these things are spiritually what? Discerned. So if you want to know what you're reading, because you understand the Bible is a mystery, you can't look for context.
Stop it.
Bible.
Wow. It's a mystery to y'all that don't keep God's commandments.
No, man, this is what's being taught to our people in the churches,
Yeah.
man. That Negro just said you don't look for context in the Bible.
I was just gonna ask if you, how do you read a story if you don't have the context? I don't know any story you can read.
That goes to that. God got to reveal it to me. God know my heart. I got a personal relationship with God, so I don't need the Bible. That's what he's saying. You don't need the Bible, so don't look for context in God. That's why all they do is quote Psalms.
Keep playing and watch this.
It get
I
worse.
said looking for context. I fight that. You know, people, well, what's the context? I'm going to give y'all an example. Somebody could say, well, the Bible says Jesus wore sandals. And the context dummies are going to come and say, no, that's not what that meant. What that meant was when Jesus was first born, his mom put sandals on him because his ankles was weak and he didn't know how to walk.
Ain't nobody come and say that with context. No, the context is when the Bible says, "For God so loved the world," and you want to say it's all nations. No, in context, he wasn't speaking to all nations. Ain't nobody going around talking about Jesus wore sandals.
Negro said, "I'll fight that. I'll fight context." 2 Timothy 2:15.
Man,
y'all listening to these? That dude, he can't be no older than 30-something years old, and this dude
I don't
is a
think he that
head
old.
pastor. Leading the church up there with a little pulpit thing, and he's teaching people this. And they're gonna go out and say, "Hey man, Bible, you can't read the Bible with context." And they're gonna come to us with this. 2 Timothy 2:15, man.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Yeah.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
And what's he gonna do?
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
That's context. That's what context is. You rightly divide it. You just don't read random ass stuff. Oh yeah, this right here. Throw this together. Yeah, throw that way. Yeah, he was talking about blue, but yeah, right here we're gonna throw green in there. No, that's not what he's talking about.
Hey, and that spirit of the context don't matter. It leads to sin. He's pushing sin. Somebody can break God's commandments, commit adultery, steal, and rob, and say, "Well, I don't follow the context." That's not what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, these black Christians.
He said, "I fight that."
Hey, get Jeremiah 3 and verse 15. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. Cause this pastor him is teaching nothing but nonsense.
Wow. Crazy.
So I'll fight against that. I'll fight against context. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15.
Come on.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
That's why the Lord says this. He will send us pastors according to his heart,
which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
That will feed you with knowledge and understanding. And the only way you can get that understanding, you have to fear God.
Yep.
And you have to keep his commandments. That, you know he don't keep the commandments. Look at his face.
Nah,
Look at him.
not at all.
3-piece on,
no fringes.
And that's heavy what you said, because with the knowledge and understanding, in order to get the knowledge and understanding, you got to know the context.
Yeah, right.
You got to know the context. I'm telling you, these black Christians, man, y'all just make me sick.
Unbelievable, man. And look, but look, this is what that no context lead to. Look what this black dude just did. Now, before we play it, pull it up so we can read what it says there. And then we're going to listen to this young black man. Read that for us.
He knew exactly what Jake had said about people of color and still chose to help him. That's a level of humanity most people wouldn't show.
All right, so we'll play the video in a second of who he helped, but just listen to him talk, and this is what no context sounds like. Play it.
I don't know how, I just can, right? Divine entity. Now at the end of the day, my job. Way to be fucking brave and trying to fucking do something. Yeah, my job, my purpose on earth, and my spirit told me, I'm the son of God, right? A lot of people gonna think I'm lying, and I just showed you again. They got you. It shows you again that I don't have to lie, but I move off love and unity. And that's how Jesus walked. If y'all Christians, that's how Yahweh walked. If y'all Africans and y'all roots, Yahweh walked just showing love regardless of what somebody did to you. When they crucified him on the cross, he still forgave everybody for their sins. And they damn near killed him. So it's like, we can't treat...
Wow! He said they damn near killed him.
Wow! Damn near killed.
This ain't funny. This is crazy,
Yes,
man.
wow. Yeah.
You got to laugh and keep you getting mad, man. He said they damn near killed him, man.
Now go to the next video
next
to
video gonna piss you
show
off.
who he saved. And this is what it's talking about. Out of context, man, you do stupid stuff like this. Pull it up real quick so they can see it. That, who we just saw speaking, is that black man in the bottom right-hand corner. And Jake is the white dude
Yeah,
that
that's his
he
name.
knew said all this stuff about black folk. But in Christianity, you read about love your enemies out of context, and you'll do this kind of crazy stuff. Play the video. That mob is trying to kill that dude. Look who's walking next to him. Pulled him out.
Notice the look of terror on Jake Lang's face. And as he's escorted to safety, he looks like a submissive dog. And in his moment of terror, probably more terror than he's ever felt, he was embraced and saved and protected by two young black men. Shit makes me a little emotional.
Oh, God.
Because that's some beautiful shit.
Cut it. Wow! There you go. But look, here's the out of context. Would they do that for black folk?
Nope. That's right.
Not at all.
Hey, and don't get it twisted, because a lot of people will see that and think he's emotional because he's so excited because humanity is showing the promise that they have, how we can all be one people. No, that ain't why he emotional. He emotional because, yeah, them slaves is in check.
Yeah.
Man, them slaves, the black man, I love it when a black man protect a white person. I love it. Ooh,
yeah.
Maybe feel our slaves is doing good. I'm telling you.
Hope for tomorrow is
wow. Hey, get Luke 18 real quick. We'll show you some context, because that a lot of Christians think like that black man did, as far, and it's because of Stockholm syndrome that we think that Jesus walked the earth, blessing everybody, loving everybody, and you know, hey, you got to do good to your enemy. And you take that out of context because of Christianity, not understanding the enemy Christ was talking about. Because think about it. Watch this. Read Luke 18. Read 1 and we're going to jump down. Just real quick.
Luke chapter 18 and verse 1.
Let's
and he
go.
spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint.
We ought to always to pray and not to faint for God. Watch this, read.
Saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not God, neither regarded man.
This judge is talking about the Most High God. He don't fear no of these dumb idols nor regards man. But watch this, read.
And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversary.
So the parable is there was a widow coming in the city saying, avenge me of mine adversaries. This is Christ speaking. Avenge me of my enemies. Read.
And he would not for a while. But afterward he said within himself, though I fear not God nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me.
So in the parable, Christ says he wouldn't for a while, but then he said, you know what? I'm going to avenge this widow of her enemies. Now, let's see what Christ explains the parable. Is he going to say, oh, no, that's not right. You're supposed to love all people. You're not supposed to pray and cry to the Lord to avenge your enemies and your adversaries. Read on.
And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge says.
Come on.
And shall not God avenge his own elect?
Shall not what?
And shall not God avenge his own elect?
Read.
Which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them.
See, that's why this is why context matters.
Yeah.
Because you will read in Matthew chapter 6, Matthew chapter 5, where it says, turn the other cheek. love thine enemy, and then you will think that applies to all people, but forget Luke 18, where he says, God will avenge you, avenge his elect of his adversaries. This is why context matters. And this is why our people are out here
risking their lives for
to protect
Caucasians.
the enemies. Understand that?
Caucasians, but we'll do this. Hosea 4:1.
Yep.
Hosea 4:1. Yeah.
Hosea.
But we'll turn around and do this. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Everything's taken out of context in the Bible. Everything we read always applies to other people, but not us. Read on.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery.
All of that.
They break out and blood touches blood.
We'll do all of that to each other. But when a white man is about to be attacked by a mob, two black men will shield him from everybody, but will let a Negro get stomped out.
And it was about that. They will shield that white man and then say, yeah, that's how Jesus walked. That's how we're supposed to walk. But won't equate the same thing to their brother that's getting jumped and murdered in the street.
That's why God got a problem with us, and he got a problem with you pastors, because y'all teaching that to them, our people. Y'all taught him that. He learned that from Christianity. He didn't learn that from the Bible, because he would have learned context from the Bible. To love his people, protect his people, look out for his people. He threw his body. Can we go back and pull up the picture just so they can see it? Look at this white man that said he hate black folk. Get them all up out of here. Get Hispanics and Latinos out of here. He shielded that man from hundreds of people, and that man right there in his face talking about, all right, man, get these Negroes up out of here. Make America white again. Go back to the other video if we can see it. Let him finish out talking what he did, man. Not this one, the one that was before that. Him talking by himself. No, the black dude. The black dude talking. Yeah. Play it from right there.
Hate with hate. Love overcome hate any day. When one motherfucker starts showing love, everybody show love. But if one person hate, everybody hate. It's a domino effect, just like a domino. That's that. But it was my job and my purpose. We stole his watch. Hey, let me see the watch. Hey, let me see the watch. Hey, hey, watch this. Hey, hey, come here, come here.
Now he want to be a peacemaker among white folks. Wow. And this stuff don't go on amongst black people because you ain't reading the Bible in context. You lying pastors got more smoke for Drewski's skit than you do for this actual debauchery and these lies that the whole government is putting out using the Bible. Shame on you pastors. You not sent by God. Move out the damn way and tell them to watch our Sabbath classes and our shows during the week so our people can learn something.
That's that meritorious, what it is? Meritorious manumission.
Yep.
Them same slaves back then went out of their way to save their slave master.
Yep, and they was treated good. Wow. Man, come up out them Christian churches, yo. All right, man. That's been our show.
Oh, you got one more
for Casted Down. We ain't gonna bring it.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. That's it for Casted Down Imagination.
Back on same time Thursday, same place, same Bible.
Play that.
Hey, yeah. That's what we now. Yeah. We gon' let it shine.
about precepts. Precept on precept, line upon line. Precept on precept, line upon line. Babe, I can't keep explaining, can't study for you. I can't think of nothing, wasn't nothing gon' change me, no. Getting close to you was the only solution. I'm studying every day, I wanna get close to you. You show me how